Hello, everyone. I'm Obi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Dad. Hi, Daniel. Hello, Serena. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Mom. Everyone here on Zoom. Also, everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And even those watching the recording. As always, I'm glad that these are recorded and ready for you whenever you need me. As today I'm back in my bedroom again. Yes, this is my bedroom, but not set up for my room yet because our guest monks just left today, so I'm back in the room. And I am feeling much better compared to last week, so that's also some good news. And very glad to be here online with you guys again to meditate and share some peace. As in the US, today is Veterans Day, so it's a good day to remember our fallen soldiers, those who sacrifice themselves to help us keep our peace. Though I know I couldn't be a soldier, I just don't have it in me to do it, but I'll do my best to be a soldier of peace to send that goodness to everyone. So, as always, Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, as in you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction? Level 3, as in you want a little bit more moderate? Or level 4, long silence? Again, for anyone who likes long silence, Fridays are always level 4. Although, sadly, this week and next week we won't have Fridays because this week is full moon on Friday, and next week I will be in Europe on Friday. So, looking at it, oh wow, all right, we have some 3s. Hello, Pat, thanks for joining in. A lot of 3s, a 2. Okay, waiting a few seconds. As remember, even if you're watching the recording, you can. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Even if you're watching the recording, you can also type into the comments. Let me know what you'd like, and I'll put it in for the next day. Because I actually do go back and read and reply. Usually, you'll see me add a heart to it, a like, or a love reaction to it, or reply directly to your question if you had one. Okay, as maybe today everyone's out, not a problem. Also, I was a little slow in posting that I would be doing this. I was pretty under the weather this weekend, but also because it was Katina ceremony, very busy. And okay, then for today, looks like we'll do a level 3. So as always, whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, take your time. Don't rush, don't force. Allow yourself to enjoy this mini vacation. So, is everyone ready for your mini vacation? Oh, hello, Gunyan. Thanks for joining in on Facebook. Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. While we relax and begin to let go, remember it's not always so easy. Depending on the situation, it may take several minutes. It might even take hours. Give yourself the time you need. Just because I could do the body stand quickly doesn't mean you need to. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. It's such simple but very profound wisdom to relax your body and relax your mind. It sounds very lazy, like you're not doing anything at all. But it's because we stop doing that we're able to have a little bit of peace. As peace comes from that still, calm mind, not trying to make it happen, allowing it to happen naturally. And because we know it's so profound, don't expect it to be very easy. But at the same time, don't expect it to be very hard either. As my master likes to say, it's just the right amount of challenging. It's not too difficult. It's a little challenging, but not impossible. As long as we continue practicing, it only gets easier and easier. But the important thing is, take that time to practice. And as I share with you all the time, it doesn't need to be very long, but it should be every day. A little bit a day goes a long way. Even if you only do 3 to 5 minutes, it's better than nothing. It's a start. Just like making a change to be healthier after realizing how unhealthy you may have been. This one more so talking about my own experience. Adjusting what I do, my activities, how I eat, what I eat, to be a little bit healthier. Just like in meditation, we make little adjustments, little by little, finding our balance, not trying to force right away. Very few people can make a forced change and be able to stick with it. Most of these forced changes, we call them diets. Or there's even a term for it, a fad diet. It's a diet that's just kind of trendy and then it just disappears because we don't stick to it. And as one of my friends had taught me, don't do a diet, but make a lifestyle change. Making those adjustments. When you make those minor adjustments, little by little, it makes it sustainable. It makes it easier for you to keep reaching the next goal. But if you try too hard all at once, it's like trying to lift weights and you haven't had training. You could try to lift that heavy weight. You might be successful, but very likely you will hurt yourself. You will cause more pain and then end up unable to move forward or give up entirely. This is why take your time. Give yourself time to grow, to become better, for it to become easier. And then it will become second nature. You won't be trying to meditate. You'll simply be meditating, enjoying the moment, even if it's very, very short. And that's what we're working on, to make those minor adjustments, to continue to get better and better, to regain our calm, regain our peace, and be able to have a clear, level-headed mind whenever it's time for decision making, to problem solve. As not all problems may have a solution, but sometimes having a calm mind makes it easier to realize it and to know what might be the best course at the moment. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Let us enjoy this mini vacation. And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. As much as we want those benefits of meditation, to gain the benefits, we mustn't rush, we mustn't force. We must allow it to happen naturally. And to do this, we must slow down. Allow it to happen naturally. The more we force, the more we slow ourselves down, making it nearly impossible to move forward. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, allowing yourself to first let it go, then let it be. Some more. Some more. Some more. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakampanta Misapaso Sapaputta Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Saddha Sodhi Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finished the meditation. Some days it's very good, some days it's almost good. Both are great. The thing is, as we practice, the point is we keep up our practice and then observe, notice the difference. We call it considering. Sometimes it's because we can see what happened in our day that's affecting our meditation. At first it starts off that way. Then later our meditation affects our daily life. Excuse me. So take note of those things. In fact, if you have a meditation journal, that would be great. It's really nice to see. In the little journal, you can see what happened in the day. You can write it down. What you felt during meditation, what technique or things you did, how you adjusted, even how you sat. Little by little, you'll start to add more and more details. You start to notice more and more. And then you'll find that perfect way for you. So I do encourage it. If you're able to, give it a try. If you're already doing it, great. After a while, it's fun because then you can go back several months to go back and see, what did I do? What did I do to deal with this thing? Or how did I fix that? And go, wow, it still applies to today because it's something that you got to do before. All right, very good, Serena. She says relax and calm. Very good. Also, hello, Go. Hello, Tracy. Thanks for joining in. Also, for those on YouTube, I didn't see the comments earlier, so now I see you all. Hello, Nokgao, Lisa, Sue, Popchick, Ivy. Thanks for joining in. Okay. Back then, I thought that our internet was a problem. Now I know YouTube's just being silly, so I had to refresh before we start next time. Okay. So before we go into questions and comments, as always, you're always welcome to type into the chat or send me messages directly if you like. But for today, I wanted to talk about the shadow. Now, in this case, this is the quote that my master, he called it the shadow. As he says, wherever we are, below the water, on the ground, on the mountain, in space, in whatever planet, in any galaxy. The point is, if we create an action in body, speech, or mind, whether it positive or negative, intentional or unintentional, the consequences of such actions will follow us like a shadow. This is the knowledge we need to know. As many of you have heard this before and have already realized it, this is karma. Karma will always follow you like a shadow, whether it's good karma or bad karma. It's something that we should know. By having this knowledge, we can be more careful, more mindful, more aware of what we're doing. That way we can do our best to create more good karma for ourselves. And you might be wondering, well, sometimes I do a lot of good, but nothing's happening. Nothing good seems to come to me. Well, sometimes the bad karma we don't remember from another lifetime is currently in control at the moment. So the goodness will be coming soon. We just have to stick through it or stick it out. Another thing is, or sometimes you see people who are doing bad and it's like they can never get caught. And you're like, what's going on? Right now they're enjoying the fruits of their goodness from maybe another lifetime. But like always, in the law of karma, whatever you do, it will always have a consequence. Even if you don't believe in karma, I'm sure you've experienced something like this already. It's just good to know that whatever you do, whatever you put out there into the universe, it will come back. And in fact, many, if not all, religions and spiritual practices tell you about this, where if you do good out there, the goodness always comes back in a certain way. Whether they call it karma or something else, it always comes back this way. Same with the bad we put out there. Pay me now or pay me later. Indeed. The debt is still there. But that's why, as we now have this knowledge, we should be more careful in what we're doing. That way, like the analogy of water and salt, let's keep adding water. Let's not keep adding salt. That way, the water will continue to be clean and delicious, not salty. The outcome of the karma. So, this is just a nice reminder for everyone, as I want to give you guys really important things before we have our break, because I'm going to Europe next week. So this week I'm here today and Wednesday, and this Friday we have full moon. So remind you guys, we have full moon this Friday. Saturday I won't be able to lead again. I have something else I need to do. Unfortunately, it seems like I'm extremely busy. But there seems to be someone who will be leading, and as I mentioned before, this is my schedule for this month. So as you can see, this Monday, Wednesday is here, Friday is full moon. On the next Monday and Wednesday will also be late night, and then Thursday I fly to Europe. And then that Saturday I'll be having a one-day retreat in Manchester. So if you happen to be in the area, yeah, come on by, we'll get to meet up. But also, I don't have my entire itinerary of where I'm going in Europe yet. So who knows, I might be traveling nearby where you live if you're in Europe. As I know Anna Maria is in France, I think we might be stepping by in the area. I don't know exactly where and when, but while I'm in Europe, I'll be there for almost a month, so I'll be traveling a lot. and I'll definitely bring back lots of beautiful backgrounds to use as we meditate. Okay, so now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions or wonders, feel free to turn on your mic if you're here on Zoom, or you can type in the chat if you're on, or comment on anything else. I hope I can see the chat now. Nope, YouTube has kind of froze again. All right, let me try another refresh. So just in case someone said something on YouTube. Nothing? No worries, sabai. Oh, another thing I wanted to share with you guys, as you may have seen the post, as Saturday was our Katina ceremony. So again, thank you all for your donations that have come together, as I am just so very joyous and glad that we got to do a big donation together, as that's something that is amazing, because when you can do it yourself, great, but it's so much better when it's a team. As I mentioned in the comment, donating, it's not so much about how much, it's more about the actual act of giving. When you practice the act of generosity, it brings that goodness to you. In Buddhism, we believe that with generosity, it brings wealth. And you'll think, well, I don't really care to be rich or not. No, don't think of it like this. Instead, it's when you have wealth, you're able to do what you need to do, or whatever you want to do is actually a better way. It gives you the opportunity to do more. It also gives you the opportunity to do good when you want to. Because there are times, I'm sure you've had it, where your heart says, oh, I want to help, but I don't have anything to give. Sometimes that happens. Or you want to do this and that, but it just doesn't work out. So, yeah. Oh, Lisa says Hakuzo's without a phone right now. Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay, Hakuzo. And I'll say hi on Discord later. All right, so Lisa has a question. How does one of us help others to enjoy life? So how do we help others enjoy life? Well, number one, be mindful of what you're doing to them. That's one thing. Be sure that you're not unintentionally making them not enjoy life. That's one thing, okay? Of course, we're not intentionally doing that, but that's one thing to be mindful of. Sometimes we don't realize that we might be the one causing the person we're trying to help, making them not feel so great. But that's just one little thing. It doesn't happen to everyone. But another thing we can do is, if If they're in need of a friend, be the friend. Be there for them. A lot of times, just hanging out together. We can't always fix every problem, but sometimes being a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen, being there to for them to have that companionship, it can be very helpful to cope, release, and get out of that rut. Especially when someone is depressed or just feeling down in general, having a friend, even if they seem like they don't want it, you're kind of around so that they know that you're there. Eventually, they start to get out of it a lot easier. And yes, this does differ depending on everyone's personality. Some people are very introverted. They tend to be okay on their own better. But if you're grieving, sometimes being on your own can lead to thinking logically in a bad way. As I mentioned to you before, where I have told you guys before, do not believe what you think when you're sick. I myself, as a monk, I love being a monk. I have thought of disrobing when I get sick. The thought of leaving the monkhood. And it was always logical. That's why I said, you'll logically think not a good thing. It will seem logical. So this is the process that happened to me. I was sick, so then my elders, the elder monks, would care for me. In the monkhood, monks will always take care of each other, no matter what year, what level you're at, because we take care for each other. We quite literally have each other. That's all we have. So that's what we do. And then me being a very independent person, especially being born in the U.S. and just our culture of independence, I want to care for myself. I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a burden. So I feel bad that they have to care for me. And I think, oh, if I was out of the monkhood, then I could just rest and do my thing and then be okay. And then I thought to myself, why did I think I wanted to disrobe instead? Good thing is I caught myself. But you see, it was like logically, it made sense. But that's why don't always believe yourself when you're sick. We don't always make the perfect decisions. So it's important to always look back. So do what you can to be a friend, be there for them. If they want it, if they don't want it, be around so that they know they're not alone. And then everyone's a little bit different in how well you are at creating an environment. Some people are the cheerful type. They can, just make a party out of nothing. I didn't realize it. I was kind of like that before. Maybe still. I don't know. And then for some people, they're the ones who can create an event that we can hang out and do together. Like sometimes they just have good ideas of just what to do instead of being the event themselves, but to say, hey, invite them to something. Some people are better for listening. Some like to give advice. Everyone has their thing that they're good at. Take a moment to notice what you're good at. What is it that you know that you do that helps, that can help? If you're not sure yet, take a step back first. And then little by little, you'll start to find your way. Because when it comes to helping others, it actually does require wisdom. Not that you're not going to be smart enough to do it, but because it requires wisdom, as you keep trying to help them, you will actually become smarter. You'll become smarter because you keep on trying to help problem solve. The thing is, always do it little by little. Don't jump in too much if they don't like it, because you can end up scaring them away. Just like taking a horse to water. You can't make it drink. Okay? And we don't want to drown them either. Okay? So, little by little, and you'll find your way. Thank you so much for your question. And I hope your friend feels better. Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Okay, Pat's asking, does the meditation retreat help advance our meditation? It can. Now, I say it can because it depends on how you practice during that retreat. For example, if you go to a retreat and they do a different technique of meditation, no problem. Follow their technique, try it out. See what works for you and what doesn't work for you. The thing is, because of practicing with me, you get to learn that meditation's not as rigid as many techniques try to explain it. It's because depending on how much you practice, your mind opens up to understanding more, as well as depending on your master, how they are able to help you understand it deeper. So for me, I've been very, very fortunate for having many very wise masters. So what I always recommend to people when they go to retreats, whether it be within the Dhammakaya community or outside of it, make adjustments. You don't have to completely follow them. At the same time, you don't have to completely follow what we do. Find that ground that works best for you. And during the retreat, don't try too hard, which is an unintentional thing that happens to everyone because you feel, oh, I'm going to deepen my meditation. I finally have time to do it. I'm going to meditate for like 3 or 4 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. Calm down. Okay. So take it slow, take it little by little. For example, when I lead a meditation retreat, the funny thing is I usually tell them what I told you guys here online. Only I take it step by step, even slower than usual, because now I have more time. Just like the 4 C's: comfort, conscious, consistent, and then consider. Taking those 4 steps, little by little. Comfort first. Be comfortable. Take that time to really relax and enjoy. If they have many sessions, take one session, do just that. The next session, while you're already comfortable, start to add that awareness. So that you're okay, I'm comfortable, still comfortable, and now having my mind focus on that one thing. Then later, practicing to keep it as consistent as you can, relaxed, have that calm, that stillness, and then start to make adjustments. You'll start to notice it by the second and third session. I'm noticing that if I sit like this hurts. Okay, I gotta adjust a little bit more. Or this time I think I should lean on the wall, or I need more cushions, or this cushion's too much. You'll start to adjust to you. And that's how we continue to get deeper. And then when everything just happens just right, you allow yourself to keep going, and then you will go deeper. But if you try to go from 0 to 100 right away, you'll get the focus, but then you'll get a lot of discomfort, and then you'll go backward. And you'll be like, this was a horrible retreat. And then it wasn't their fault. It was your own fault. So always enjoy the experience, because the thing is, we always have expectation, and that's the thing that always holds us back. You can enjoy life and meditation more when you don't have expectation. You start to just go with the flow. Because, okay, this happened on Katina, the Katina ceremony that just passed. We had volunteers who were stressing out for the monks, okay? Because this is what happened. We rented 2 rooms at the recreation center here nearby. So the first room is big enough for the ceremony area. The second room was a studio, like a yoga place. Like they would practice yoga and that kind of thing. And because it's connecting, so that'd be great. So we were going to do that part as where we do alms round and then have some food. That was the idea. So we rented it, and on the day to go in, like, okay, oh, by the way, there's a sign: no tables or chairs in the studio area. Oh no, that's where we're putting our food, and they're on tables. We gotta talk to them, see if it's okay. So we talked to them. Okay, they're like, all right, yeah, we trust you guys. Just please be careful, okay? All right, okay, totally fine. Great, no problem. The day of the event, we get there in the morning. There's someone in there already. Why is someone in there? And they're teaching a yoga class. It's the regular yoga class they have every Saturday. And we're thinking, didn't we book this room? And they're like, no, impossible, because I have this class every single week. Well, we booked room 2 and 3, and then we realized the studio is not room 2. It's a meeting room next door. Oh no. And this room is it's like a quarter the size of the studio. That's not gonna be big enough. Okay, change in plans. So the monks, we're so used to needing to change all the time because we know that's life. And that was also in our monk training. We would have to change quite often. So we're all calm. The monks are like, okay, well, we had to change the plan. Oh, this is the monk who was in charge of the planning. This is his base. Oh, okay, that's it. After I told him the bad news, just okay. So we'll go like this. We'll do this. All right. And what happened was, one of our volunteers, he was he felt like it wasn't fair because we really understood it as this, and we don't know what happened, but suddenly after we finished the first part of the ceremony and it was time for lunch, we thought, okay, we're going to that little room, and then they opened the whole studio was ready for us to eat. We're what happened? So I don't know what happened exactly, but apparently he was able to fight to allow us to use the room. So yeah, go with the flow. We never know, and just this we adjust to the situation because that's just life. We can't. It's not always smooth as silk. We just do what we can with what we have, and for us, luckily, it wasn't too bad. Yeah. So if you're going to retreat, take it as it goes. Go with the flow. Enjoy. Because sometimes the things you may have expected or things you didn't expect to have happen end up being quite a wonderful experience compared to expecting it to happen and it doesn't happen. And then you just feel bad because that one thing you thought was supposed to happen never happened. It ends up shadowing or overshadowing all the other good things that happened that you didn't realize or experience because you were too busy focused on the negativity. So, yes, you can go deeper if you do it properly. So, I hope you all continue your practice, as meditation is such a wonderful tool and definitely the thing that keeps me sane and very happy all the time. So, I hope you all practice it also to help keep your calm, keep your peace. Also, hello Anna, thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So now I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. And everyone on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.